it gonna be good? Yep. Perfect. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to my live stream of Stellaris. Because why not? Since we last left, I've played a little bit, but not too much. And just look at this empire, just this galaxy, so full of empires now. So many different people. Federation's already forming up, and the bird already speaking up. So much that is going on. I had to very quickly move forward and gain a frontier outpost on this system because my neighbor down here, wary though he may be, went and colonized this system, or did something in this system, and pushed my borders. And he pushed my borders into this system, and then you can see here I have an outpost here, and so he pushed the borders into this system and then colonized this system, the little bastard, and, you know, basically cut me off from my resources over here. And I absolutely detest having an empire that is cut in half by things. So, ran up really quick, grabbed this, so the only thing he might be able to do is maybe grab that, but probably at the most that'll be it, because I am in the process of terraforming this world. And not many days left for it to be terraformed. I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna go ahead and get a colony ship ready to go, actually, now that I think about it. Go ahead and get that. And we'll go ahead and we'll get that up and running. And once we colonize that world, oh boy, it's on. It'll be on. There we go. Now there are a number of worlds in here that I can colonize as well. I mean, here's just this massive world in here that I can colonize. Lots there, lots of food actually on this, so if I decide I need a food producing world, and then there's a little world there that's also colonizable. And even better, we've done it. We have unlocked cruisers. So, cruiser, new design. Yes, of course. I'm going to go with the broadside bow because I like it best. I think it looks the best. I'm going to pause this while I do this. Hangar core, because point defense is very important. I mean, I could go with the artillery core. You know, that does look pretty sweet, doesn't it? That artillery core. And then going back here with the broadside stern. I mean, that looks pretty sweet, and I kind of like it, but really, when it comes down to it, I mean, here we've got the broadside core. That looks pretty cool, too. But I think, really, I want this. I like having the flight operations and the bridge up there. That just, I think, looks so good. And it opens up for hangars. And that's a big one. You know, if the universe has taught me anything, if world history has taught me anything, it's that hangars do wonders. So that's all updated, so now let's go ahead, we'll get our power supply in here. I really don't think I'm going to need that much. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put that in there, I'm going to start putting the armor in, and that should do it for now, actually, I think, yeah. It should do enough. I think this is a power surplus, so we can upgrade our shields, we can upgrade our weapons here, upgrade all of our other tech, and what are we going to name this? I know, I'll name it after my Patreon. Air Cannon, congratulations, you have a class of cruiser named after you. Although I really hope they're not shooting air. If you've ever played EVE online, if anybody has ever played EVE online, this particular ship design that I'm using, I think it's the Mollusk, is very, very reminiscent of the Galantine Federation style ships. And there's another one, I think it's the... It's not the Reptilians, although the Reptilians are very reminiscent of the Caldari. It maybe... I can't remember the style of ship. Molluscoid. No, this is Fungaloid, the other one is Molluscoid. The Molluscoid ones are really, really kind of cool. The design on them is really kind of neat, very sleek, very bronzy. Reminds me a lot of the Amar Empire from EVE Online. And then, of course, I also have played EVE Online. If people are wondering, yes, I have played it. I think I have an active account. I know it's free to play, but you can't research certain things now. So I don't know how that's going to affect my character who has certain things. But you know, who knows here, maybe in the future, I mean, I'm starting to get more Patreon donations. That might actually be enough to have me reactivate my premium account with EVE Online and maybe do streaming of that. Who knows? If you're into business simulators, EVE Online, that's where to go. I will be right back, folks, while I refill my water and look for my cell phone, because it has disappeared on me, and that's an important piece of technology.
Construction complete.
What you screaming about? Huh? What's my baby bird screaming about? You're being a loud bird. But you loving this heat, aren't you? Little Amazonian parrot. Little tropical parrot bird. Ah, and I am back. And let's take a look-see on what we got going on here. So that's going to be done soon. That's going to be done real soon. Upgrading spaceports, yes. So that's going to be done soon. Can I get cruiser assembly yards now? Or do I have to wait till it's upgraded? I might have to wait till that's upgraded. Okay, that's upgrading in the process now. That's still upgrading. Let's see. No, I don't have that yet. I think that's going to have to be a research.
Construction complete.
Soon with the shields! Yes, more shields. Soon with the thrusters. Better combat speeds. Soon with the cruisers, and then I can replace all of my corvettes. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to rebuild my stockpile of minerals, though. Xenozoo somewhere. Yes, you have the Xenozoo. Ah! 15? You'd be kidding me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Be that way. It's alright. Soon, TM. There we go.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm gonna agree to it. I'm gonna save. I should have saved beforehand. I don't know what that's gonna do. I honestly, I don't know what that's gonna do for my population. I don't think that new empires will form. Somebody else's empire will form here.
Construction complete.
Okay, that's the first battalion. Let's see what this guy's got for ships. No, he's plant-based. He's going somewhere. Where's he going? Might not be too particularly happy that I just expanded that, but yeah, fuck him. There's some mining stations up here. Speaking of mining, let's see what else I can do. I think that's the only one there. Well, I suppose that's got a mineral too. 50% habitability, huh? No, I'll do that. I'll put that there. Upgrade that. Poor quality. Yeah, that's right. So I still need to upgrade the spaceports. At least 2 of them here. What's the status on you? Ah! Less than a year. What do my demographics look like right now? Just Caldari. Nobody's moved in yet. Nobody from the other population. That's good. Oh wow, this guy is like we're gonna get along real buddy-buddy with that guy.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, sure, we'll run a research agreement with this guy. He's our neighbor! He's a friend! We like him. I think this is hilarious, because this guy's colonizing, but then there's this empire as well, which is like its own entity to this guy. Where's... oh, that's this guy. That's interesting. Ugh. And then there's these guys, which are like
Construction
snapping
complete.
turtles. Where the hell is this guy going? He's going somewhere. Where is he going? Well, he's passing through my borders. But I don't know where he's going. And that scares me. Just a little bit. Well, so far I think I'm the only one here right now. Nobody in chat yet. That's alright, this is going up on YouTube at some point anyway. I just felt like playing it and not having to record it and then re-record all the audio for it.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
100 days left. We can colonize that sumbitch. No. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I forgot to do it. Oh, I can't even afford it. Really? Damn. Them cruisers is expensive. Honestly, though, I am half tempted to just kind of... I mean, it's so limited, those Corvettes. So I just don't like them. So there's a lot of food on this one, so I might turn this into a food planet as well. Not something I really want to do. It's got a lot of mineral, too. Mineral and food. But if I do that, then I don't have to worry about food, like, ever.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I'm gonna zoom in for this process. I'm gonna see what happens to it. Terraforming. Ah! It's completed.
Research complete.
So cool. Oh, look, and that's sweet. It just automatically removes all tiles. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Okay, sure, I'll accept. Yeah, I'll take that. So I have, like, really long lifespans on my people. Who are you? Where are you? Close your borders to me, I close my borders to you. That's how this works. I don't even know where you are. Maybe some tiny little micro dominion or something. Ridiculously tiny. Oh yeah, you are a ridiculously tiny micronation. No fucking wonder. You can have closed borders with me. That's fine. Fuck you. God, everybody is getting in on this.
Research complete.
Everybody wants in on it. Alright, let's do that one first. I need to... one of these spaceports. No, I got them all. Cool. Ah yes, before I forget. Let's make a couple of air cannon class cruisers. And get that done. And then I can delete all the rest of these, because I don't need them.
Incoming transmission.
Speaking of air cannon, hi air cannon, I see you join the stream. In case you're wondering, yes, that's right, I made a cruiser after you here in Stellaris. Would you like to see it? What are you going to do anyway?
Transmission.
There it is, the air cannon class cruiser. Complete with mass drivers, point defense systems, a hangar with a scout wing right now, shields, armor, and power to spare. The air cannon class cruiser. All you could ask for and more, but wait. Don't forget to order yours today. Oh man, just look at this galaxy. It's getting full. It's filling up fast. It really is. Oh, tough choice. More armor, better guns. More armor, better guns. Better guns would be helpful. I can come back and deal with the robot pops later. Yeah, speaking of... did I want to terraform this? I think I wanted to terraform that one. Well, hold on. Ooh, so many good options. Ben rolls +5. What are you? We're just regular. Well, screw that. I'll terraform you. Terraforming. Speaking of terraforming, I think I've got some planets in systems that I already occupy that can be terraformed or are worth terraforming. Hostile fauna. You're worth terraforming. Yeah. 2 for the price of 1. Perfect. Well, you know, if you pay an exorbitant amount of money to buy the game, I think they have a package that offers you the soundtrack. But it is a beautiful soundtrack, isn't it? Think about it. And this one system is just it's barely hanging in there. Oh wait, did I just take that system from that guy? Yes. Because his borders will expand. That would be nice. If I could take that too, oh, then I don't have to worry about him plopping a fucking outpost right there and being like, it's mine now, I'm gonna colonize these worlds. No, fuck you, you piece of shit neighbor. This guy. Man, after this morning's live stream, which, by the way, you'll be able to watch that video tomorrow on my YouTube channel. After this morning's live stream, I kind of let it run while I made breakfast. And then it just...
Construction complete.
Kind of... This guy just, you know, like he colonizes and then he colonized that and he cut me off. He kept expanding. I'm like, what the hell? It was really quite an annoyance. Okay, what have I got going on here? Non-aggression, 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 guarantee revoke, non-aggression, non-aggression, instruction complete, non-aggression. God, so many things going on here. Well, you know, I might as well finish that off. Maybe I should go down there and actually take that. Okay, something, yeah, that updated. Okay, that. I want to factory glass. Let's get that all updated. We'll go ahead and put a better power system up here. We'll grab a shield there. We'll get some armor going. You know, protect our factory ships. Colony ships, yeah, we want those to be able to reach their destinations. That's for sure. Go ahead and do that. We'll give that a shield as well and a little bit of armor. And then science ship, Trailblazer class. It's already good to go. And oddly enough, that is perfectly balanced as it is, and that will be fine by me. Trailblazer, go get upgraded. Get upgraded.
Ships upgraded.
Get upgraded. Get upgraded. Everybody gets
Ships
upgraded.
Upgraded. Incoming transmission.
Non-aggression. Okay, that works for me. I don't want to accidentally enter into something I don't want to be part of. Okay, cruiser class, air cannon class. Yeah. Frigates. Agree. Corvette. 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 Get out. Get in. Okay, that really reduces my naval capacity down to...
Colony established.
So two cruisers here were worth the same as 6 corvettes and a frigate. Yeah. Oh, 2 more there. Huh. These guys actually just vassalized somebody. That's interesting. Slightly scary. I don't even know where that guy is on the map. What the hell? There? That's not right. There. These guys.
Ships upgraded.
Lots and lots and lots. Okay, so this is going to become a food world primarily, but it's also going to become a mineral world. Just because of the sheer amount of minerals that there are on the planet. So that's not really going anywhere important at the moment. That is almost... So I should get another mineral set up here.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Cool. It'll be fine for the moment as well. So that's where this guy went. This guy went all the way over here, I think. No. Where the hell did he go? Like, he vassalized somebody. Who did he vassalize?
Incoming transmission.
Wasn't these guys. Wasn't these guys. Ooh, these guys are kind of getting ripped apart there. Seriously, who did they vassalize? It wasn't them, was it? No. Oh, these are the same guys. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. Was it them? Seriously, I don't even know. Whatever.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Most of my navy is going to be comprised of these guys.
Construction complete.
When I unlock torpedoes, I'll create an additional class of cruisers.
Construction complete.
That'll also still have the... Well, it might just be a full... I don't know. I might go full torpedo, but I haven't decided. Subject integration has begun. Oh, these guys, that's who they vassalized. Aha.
Construction complete.
I see. Well, that explains some things now. I'm looking all over for them. I can't find them. Turns out they're right fucking here. That's one way to expand yourself. You need to broker your peace treaty and get yourself up in here, up in this bitch. I'd like to expand my borders. I'm not in the position to do that right now, though. A little unfortunate. Will be soon enough, actually.
Construction complete.
Bump out my border range here. No. I could do galactic force protection, projection, or I could bump out my border range. If I do galactic force projection, I end up in a good position. As far as fleet capacity goes. But then it really comes down to a question of, can I even support it? And right now I've got non-aggression packs really kind of around me, so the answer is there's no point. I'm just going to kind of sit back and turtle for a little bit while I build up myself. On the flip side, I can do Galactic Empire and increase my core systems by, I think, 6. And I can go and I can colonize this. Well, I can go colonize this, this, and this, and this, and I think even that. You know, I can go in and terraform that too. Is the planet worth terraforming? Oh, 25 tiles. Ah, I can't afford it right now. Ah, soon. But if I can go and I can terraform that, then yeah, there I go. That I have a super close combined and controlled empire with all of the possible resources that I could possibly need, like just a super compact, dense kingdom to rule from. Graf Zeppelin is in testing. Yeah, I saw that. Not something I'm gonna buy, though.
Research complete.
Arguably, I shouldn't have bought the Enterprise. I did. Shouldn't have. Did anyway.
Construction complete.
But I don't know. My opinion is I really don't think they need to be adding in new premium carriers for more nukes to go after. That doesn't go very well for people. Get yourself up. And even better. Even better, I can go and I can put like a ring world around this this star here. This would actually be a really good ring world. It'd be a really, really good ring world. Actually, there's a lot of terraformable worlds here. It's interesting. But if I put a ring world there, it'd be really good to expand my borders again. There's nothing in that system, which is also kind of good, I suppose. You know what? I want a governor here that food output. Yes, we'll put you there. Alright. We are slowly and surely increasing our Stance in the galaxy. And soon my warmongering tendencies will expand rapidly across the galaxy and we will fuck everything up. But right now, I must be prepared. That I'm not in a position. I am not in a prepared position. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and speed us up. Because I need resources,
Ships
mainly
upgraded.
minerals, in order to go from there, and there's literally nothing happening at this moment in time. I expect at any moment his borders to puff out again and take that from me. But I don't care. Oh, Discord, are we? Well, let me connect to that.
Research complete.
Alright, well, here I am in the general voice chat, so you can chat directly if you have the ability. I think I hear air cannon.
Oh, the delay is weird.
It can be a little disconcerting.
I'm gonna have to mute it. Ah, that sucks.
Well, that's perfectly fine by me. Don't need any reverberations coming back.
Yeah. It just sounded so weird when I first came. I was like, "Whoa, this is awkward."
Yes, utilizing your $5 a month contribution, getting in on that.
Better make it worth it, man.
Well, ideally, you know, I mean, I try to stay connected at work, but at most I can stay in the general chat.
Right.
Check that from time to time. Do have things that have to be done.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise they get kind of upset that things don't get done.
Complete. Construction
Oh, yeah,
complete.
Same here.
Situation log
And then
updated.
The only time I have to be able to check Discord is just like during my break. That's it.
See, I can check it anytime I want, I can post anytime I want, it's just a matter of whether or not I am actually, you know, at a point where I can do that. Like, am I currently painting a wall? Am I currently fixing somebody's dishwasher? What am I doing?
Alright.
But once I have an opportunity, I can always pull that up. I mean, hell, I spend most of my day trolling around the internet and watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, same here. Just find whatever to do when I get home. Because I get home pretty early from work, depending what time I get off. And I just, yeah, chill all day, like you said. Play games, internet, whatever.
I wish I could play games all day at work. That would... I have to be careful about that, though, because if that ends up being the case, you know, then things really don't get done, and, you know, that'll definitely get me in trouble.
Nope, definitely can't play at my work. But I could check some chats from time to time.
There we go. Alright, close my borders to that asshole, because you want to close your borders to me? That's fine, I'll close my borders to you. You're on the shit list, buddy. I'll come for you eventually.
Yeah, funny, it reminded me of this game, Stellaris. I forgot I had Everspace. I got that game for free when I got my graphics card.
Nice.
And I totally forgot I had it.
I got a couple of free games with the graphics card I bought a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, I didn't actually cash them in because they weren't games I cared about playing.
Right.
And by the time I got around to trying to sell them off, the coupon codes had expired on them.
Oh, too late.
If I really wanted to put up a stink about it, I could have been like, look, just call NVIDIA support and say you bought this graphics card and it's taken you a while to get a suitable PC for the rest of the game to play on, and you haven't redeemed it, or you forgot about it or something. I don't know, just whatever. Tell them you bought them at PAX. Screw them.
Yeah, my 2 main games, like, literally, is Warships and Turok 2.
Research complete.
Those are literally my main games right now. Like home.
At this point, Warships is the primary one because it takes up so much time. But I really do like playing my other games. I just don't have an opportunity to play them all that much.
I just play Warships. Depending how the matches go, I'll be like, alright, if it's good, I'll keep playing. If it's bad, fuck it, I'm out. Like, I just had a match at my Benson, and surprisingly we won because the whole enemy team went to 1 cap. So we were like, okay, all these guys went to 1 cap. Normally that spells disaster. Turns out we were right.
That you do end up usually seeing to be the case. Oh, look, you're all off to one side and it's not gonna...
Construction.
Not gonna go the way you're hoping it's gonna go.
Yeah. It's like, everybody group up, get them out. Like, oh, nope.
Pretty much.
And then I just tried the. There's a new operation right now. I just tried it right now in New Mexico, and I'm like, this shit is too slow for this.
What's the operation?
Killer whale. You pretty much have to invade a base, destroy enemy ships, and destroy the base.
Yeah, I don't generally keep up on operations, so...
I don't know, I find them a way to kill time. Again, like I said,
it would be something that I should probably consider doing more often.
Yeah.
But then, of course, I find out that some of the operations are you've got to be in a division with somebody in order to do them when they're not on their current rotation.
Yeah, like Dynamo says, if you want to be Dynamo, you have to be in a division.
I'm like, well, I don't want to be in a division, damn it. Nobody I want a division with's currently on.
Right.
Construction complete.
Can't do that early, right? What the hell?
Construction complete.
You're starting your stream. I'm already going on break.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Research complete. Construction complete.
Well, I
Construction complete.
really did neglect my streaming schedule this week. Forgot to post it. I basically just kind of wanted to adhere to the same streaming schedule as the previous week, so it should still be pinned on Facebook. Should be. But, yeah, I don't know. Nobody tells me nothing.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's see now. I have got... God, everybody wants a piece of Captain Rhyodite. Everybody wants a piece of Sovereign Kingdoms. I have got a massive surplus of energy credits and minerals. So, it's time to go on a cruiser building spree. And since all of my starports are upgraded, I'm going to build as many of them from as many different starports as possible. Just one of the key reasons when I'm playing Stellaris why I like to sit back for a little bit and then upgrade all of my spaceports so that they can all at least get cruisers out and then put cruiser assembly yards. Because if somebody comes and attacks me, I just drop the bomb on them. I'm like, oh, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and mass produce cruisers, have them all show up at one spot, and suddenly I've got a 40k fleet to go challenge you with.
Construction complete.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Pretty much. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to, oh, that's a wonderful and lovely attack force you've brought. It would be a shame if somebody, well, I don't know, suddenly and aggressively attacked you.
Construction complete.
But now I get to go through and start upgrading all of my other stuff. Because I have lots and lots of stuff.
Oh yeah, apparently Wargaming is gonna have a sale or something on
Construction
premium
complete.
accounts on Friday, I think.
Wargaming's putting a sale on sales?
Or something like that. A sale on premium.
Hmm.
If I remember. Because I think they said so on their live stream yesterday. Yeah.
Well, if you're thinking about sitting on the fence about getting premium time, if that's what they're offering, then that might be something to look at.
I'm thinking about it just so I could, like, you know, fast track on the Benson, so I don't have to deal with so many fucking tier 10s and a tier 8. Because it's freaking BS. Screw you, MM.
Construction complete.
Yep, the matchmaker can really troll you from time to time, and the Benson is not an easy ship to deal with top tiers in.
Research complete.
No, these torpedoes kind of suck. Well, the reload time.
Well, even if you upgrade the torpedoes, they still suck.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still talking about 9.5 kilometer torpedoes and
Even longer reload time.
yeah, and an even longer reload time. That's why I recommend with the Fletcher, the first thing you go for with the Fletcher is those torpedoes, because you get the 10.5 and they have less reload time than the top tier Benson.
Research complete.
And I still, what I'm doing is, I'm not, like say when I get my Benson, right? Or say right now I get my Fletcher, right? I'm gonna use the Benson Captain, which has pretty much the 4 points. You know, all the captain skills, the 4 recommended skills, all the way up to the tier 4 skill. Hopefully, I'm able to grind quick enough to be able to get like the extra ones. You know, like superintendent or well, not superintendent, but the torpedo reload one. What else is it for the recommended build?
Construction.
So I have like the 4 main ones that we're like supposed to get.
Construction
Know what I mean?
complete.
Last stand, detection.
Last stand, detection. So yeah, the concealment is definitely a good one.
That's the one I
mean, the 4 basics that you have to have on any destroyer, in my opinion, are, the first tier skill, preventative maintenance. Yep. Really an important one to have, especially if you're in a German or US destroyer, especially the Fletcher.
Yep.
Then tier 2, last stand. If you don't have last stand, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
And then tier 3, the recommended one is superintendent.
Yeah.
I can't stress taking superintendent enough for that extra speed boost, that extra smoke screen.
Yep.
Gotta have them. And then tier 4, obviously, concealment expert. Beyond that, for the Fletcher, I mean, I've posted a few times, I recommend grabbing my demolitions expert, survivability expert, torpedo reload expert, and those additional ones just, like, they stack on so much to your ability to make that ship just beyond OP.
Yeah, I might go for the torpedo reload first. Maybe.
Torpedo reload would be a good one. Get the torpedo reload module. That'll make life sufficiently better. That's World Shaper. I don't want that. One vision, governing experts, unity output. That could be nice. Folks, now we come into the decision. What Ascension perk do we take here? See, this Imperial, that's plus 5 core systems, and now we have an extra core system. So that would be really good to get. Interstellar Dominion, Border range. Increase 25% on that. Where's... Do I not have Galactic Force Protection? Requires 2 other Ascension perks to be selected. Oh, well. I can't even select it yet. Of course. You know what? I am going to take that for now. Because that's going to give me 14 core system options, and I just finished my terraforming on at least 1 planet, possibly 2. Am I terraforming this world as well? No. I wasn't. I can now. Stupid money. Always getting in the way of imperialist ambitions.
Research complete.
Alright. Hot.
Construction complete.
Yeah, it's hot.
Over here.
It's hot here. 90 degrees. It hit 92 today.
98 here.
And thanks Canada, to you and your vaping policies, you have kept us cool with the inevitable smoky smog that you have produced. No, seriously, right now in Seattle we have Seafair going on. It's our Fleet Week, it's our naval, everything's going on, it's all sorts of cool and fun. And we have the Blue Angels in town to perform their yearly air show with us. Except we can't see the Blue Angels because anything past a mile, it's so smoky. So I don't know what they're going to do as far as their show goes, because everything above us is clear and clean except everything, a mile out. So normally they do this huge show and they fly over the entire city and it's this high show, it's loops and everything. But I don't know if they're doing that this year because I don't know if anybody could see it.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
Colonization in progress.
So, that ends up being one of those things. It's like, well, I mean...
Incoming transmission.
What do we do here?
What can we do?
I have an opportunity to go see it, but I'm not sure if I want to. Like, I can go see the show on Sunday, but I don't know. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be smoky. I have other things I would rather be doing. But I don't know.
Like killing boats or expanding your fleet, your galaxy.
Exactly. Lots and lots of things that can be done.
Construction complete. Research complete. Construction complete.
I'll have to replace that. I put an observatory on here, but there's actually no reason to have an observatory on that planet. Okay. Now that I remember, I have upgraded weapons to put on you. Yes. More power. And better armor. And better weapon systems. Excellent. Upgrade those.
Research complete.
Now, I don't know if my neighbor's going to take that planet back for me. It's kind of looking like he wants to. Like, I mean, that system is right on the border. Just it's right there. I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't. I hope that my border range is enough.
Like, hey, neighbor. That's a nice little...
Ships upgraded.
And I'm kind of hoping that my colonization of this planet will work out for me. Like, and expand that. Oh shit, he's already up and running.
Research complete.
What? Well, that guy just like... Damn, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that if I go and colonize this planet, it's already... Since it's in a system that I already own... It's not going to add to my core systems. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
Is this game easy to get into, or does it like take time to like get the hang of?
Stellaris is a fairly easy game to get into. I mean, think grand strategy, if you will. It is real time though, so you do have to be careful. You do have to keep an eye on what your neighbors are doing, in the respect that you know, should be wary of them suddenly appearing out of nowhere with a gigantic fleet to murder you. So you do have to think about that, those sorts of things with kind of that real-time strategy, but a lot of it's grand strategy, so, you know, half of what you're doing is building your resource, building your infrastructure, setting up your supply lines, if you will, setting up your territory. In my case, I'm desperately trying to push this territory out. And you know what, I might just have to go. I really don't want to, but I'm going to anyway. Well, it's still mine. Go out there, grab that. Ensure it doesn't fall into his hands. And then I can actually get rid of that. And then go ahead and hopefully expand into that system, and then I can just get rid of this anyway. Which reminds me, I think I can just go ahead and get rid of this anyway. Disband. I don't need you. This is my territory anyway. So, by being able to do that, what is that's going to do? That's going to free me up on my influence. And influence is something that you have to watch out for. If you run out, you can't recruit leaders. And if you can't recruit leaders, science won't get done. If science doesn't get done,
established.
No new research, none of this, none of that. It really does end up being a problem. And just as I thought, yes, that in fact ended up being the case, where I didn't have to worry about the planet in a system that's already colonized. So it doesn't add to core systems, so I can colonize any number of planets I want, so long as they are within systems I already control, and I am going to control a lot of systems. And the more planets I have, and the more spaceports I have, the more population I have, the bigger my navy gets. And the bigger my navy gets, the more aggressive I can become.
The faster you destroy others. Now, if you hear my dog, I apologize.
I can hear your dog, actually. Which means I do believe the people on the stream and the people on YouTube will be able to hear it as well.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Alright. This guy no longer can receive that option. Screw you, neighbor. You wary piece of shit. Screw you.
Construction complete.
He's still wary. We're not outright aggressive. They just have a defensive pact. But we're wary of each other. It's for the best, I think. For the best. And I'm kind of slowly picking into this guy, but it's a good thing here that for both of us, he's actually he's a pacifist that went and waged war with somebody. But he's a pacifist, so he's not going to declare war on me. More importantly, he's super friendly with me, which is great. And empires are already dying. Oh man, this guy's just like all over the place, isn't he?
Incoming transmission.
Oh, now you want a non-aggressive agreement? No, fuck you. You and your little chicken shit empire over there. You can die. And burn in hell. Alright, so that planet is still under terraformia, and it's going to take a little bit. Such a huge planet. Oh my god, 25 tiles. So many resources. It's perfect. And I'm going to take that. Oh, you know what? I can... Let's see. Is this planet worth it? Ah, 23 tiles. Yes, you are worth it. Come to me.
Construction complete.
Climate restoration? Oh, it's a tomb world. That's why. There used to be a population on that planet. They fucked themselves over or something. What about this planet? What about anything here worth colonizing? That's 20. That's got some good stuff. What about you? You're 20 as well. Got a lot of minerals. Yeah, sure. Let's start you up. Whoa. What is... You a big planet too. We got a lot of stuff. Terraform you. Get everything terraformed! I will colonize everything within my systems. Within my borders, it is all mine supremacy. Let's do this. Now where is this guy going? Where is this guy going? What is he up to? My pacifist neighbor seems to be sending his fleets places, and it scares me. I don't know if I need this anymore. I'm gonna save the game. Always important. Save the game before doing anything foolish. And then I think I'll just go ahead and get rid of this. I don't need it. Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, see? It didn't serve any purpose. Well, the border shrunk a little bit. Just barely. Not enough to matter. Just fine. So that's going to save me... Again, that's going to save me influence. So that keeps my influence up there, and as I colonize that, I should be able to remove that. Speaking of colonizing things. Spread glorious colonizations. No, that's not worth terraforming at all. It's not even close to worth terraforming. Research available. Okay. Antimatter reactor, very important to get that underway too. Anytime you get the energy reaction options, you definitely want to do that because it's going to increase your total energy credit storage, and you need as much of that as you can get. Alright, now I've got a metric ass ton of credits now, so let's go through, let's get some updates going on here. Clear out the remaining those tiles. Same thing with this. Clear that out. And upgrade these. I think I'm going to put the Paradise Dome there when that gets unlocked. Lots of engineering research on this planet. Very, very good for me. Clear that out. Like that. Clear this out. Go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade, 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 and clear.
Construction complete.
Upgrade, 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 upgrade. No clearing here. It needs to be done. Good for me. What am I doing with this? I mean, there's a lot of food here, but I don't know if I really need food on this planet. I don't...
Construction complete.
Maybe, because I've got a food planet here. It's got a lot of food. It's got the best food. I'm telling you, we'll make the Sovereign Kingdoms great again. We'll let that get all updated, upgraded here.
Construction complete.
Go ahead and build an energy nexus. I'm going to build one there. Build this here. Research agreement, why not? Got two different things going on here, but one of them is going to be a galactic exchange when that gets unlocked, and the other one is going to be something else, possibly the Paradise Dome. I set that to be cleared. Apparently not. Okay. Going back through, upgrading especially all our mineral reserves, because that's just going to make it that much easier to build massive, undeniable, come ruin your day star fleets. And everybody needs to have those in their life. What am I putting here?
Research complete.
Decisions. Well, you know what? I'm going to do this. Not worth anything else. It's research done. Crew quarters and engineering bay. Go ahead and get that. That's going to reduce the upkeep of my fleet when it's at port. So when it's ported at one of the stations, at one of the many, many numerous, like, oh my god, I'm going to have so many military stations, or so many starports, like, ridiculous. And this guy is apparently feeling a little wary of me, maybe, because he has built 3 military defense forts along his border with me.
Construction complete.
That's interesting. And it's funny, too, because we're in a defensive alliance together. Like, he gets attacked, I am pulled into it. I get attacked, he is pulled into it. So that's something that you don't think about when you're playing Stellaris. Or that's something you have to think about when you're playing Stellaris. You gotta think like that grand strategy, that European vision there. Is this guy going to get pulled into a war, and am I going to have to come back him up for treaty obligations, or break that treaty and then, you know, piss off my neighbor? What do you want to do here? And folks, I will be right back while I refill my water once again and go attend to my parrot, who doesn't fully realize that his cage is open and he can come to me anytime he wishes.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
No attackies. Alright, and I'm back. The parrot has been dealt with, and the water has been poured. I can go ahead and put military academy there, why not? A lot of engineering. On this planet. What's the habitability? 70%. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep building engineering. So from here, given how much resource I have, and the fact that my starports are now fully upgraded, even better. What's this guy got? He's got research, but not a lot. Engineering bay, crew quarters, for sure. Bay, crew quarters. This guy has more research, if I'm not mistaken. So he can have observatory. This one had no research. Well, I mean, it has one. It's not really worth it. So I'm going to replace that with that, and then crew quarters. And this one's got a good number of research, so that's good. So that helps. Crew quarters, engineering, again, maintenance and upkeep on these ships. Keeps that down. So you can have a huge war fleet and it will not cost your empire anything to have it and maintain it. So long as you are at port. And speaking of colonies, it's time to spread some colonial pride to our newly terraformed planet.
Construction complete.
And I'm going to go ahead and, while I'm thinking about it, more air cannon class cruisers.
Cruiser building spree.
I have the resources, I have the time, and nothing really else particularly going on that warrants my immediate attention. Like, I've got a queue on all of my planets for building, a queue on all my starports for building. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to build up a bunch of cruisers. And the nice thing is I can build them all up, and as the better tech comes out, I can just upgrade them all and make them even more powerful. So as you get into the late game with Stellaris, one of the cool things about it is if you've put the time and effort and energy into your colonies and your infrastructure, basically you come down to a situation where you end up earning something like 1,000 minerals a month and several hundred credits a month. So again, if you're attacked, you can just go on this massive building spree and set a rally point and form a fleet and just have them all accumulate there and then come in and just wreck people with it.
What is like late game here? Like what do you...
late game usually ends up being about 200 years in. 200 or 300 years in. If you have end of game disasters set up, most of them trigger at about year 250 or year 300. That you are they're a galaxy-wide disaster that usually has to be dealt with. And some of them can be like, you got to be on the ball on these when they happen. They can be pretty damn aggressive. Like, if you're curious, I highly encourage you to go look at the subreddit on it and the game's forums on Steam, just to see what absolute insanity can befall you if you are not paying attention to where you are at in late game. And you know, you can really identify whether or not you're at mid game or late game based on the technologies that you're researching. So for instance, I'm researching antimatter reactor, which is the 4th level energy core for your starships. And my scientists are all 5 stars. They're at 120 years old. So I've been going for about 70 years at this point. And that's generally a good indicator that I'm in the mid game at this point. Like, people are starting to build up their fleets, borders are becoming more solidified, there's not this rapid colonization anymore of, you know, new uncharted systems, because there aren't any systems left, there aren't any uncharted parts of the galaxy. Which in my case is exactly what it is. Everybody's got star charts for everybody else. There are no uncharted stars left in the galaxy. Everybody can see what everybody's doing. So it's really just a matter of expanding what you have. And when you go into that first initial phase, and again, if you watch the first episode of this, which will be up on my YouTube channel, you can really see that be the case. It's like, I try and rapidly to get ships out to see what potential colonizable worlds are out there. And hell, I initially tried to colonize a planet that was inside the territory of somebody else, another alien, and I tried to get in there and colonize it before we made contact, because I knew as soon as that happened I'd get kicked out. And unfortunately they made contact with me before I was able to get my colony up and established, and I'm just sitting there going, damn it. Wanted that world, wanted that planet.
What you doing in my property, boy? Get out.
Pretty much. That's what it came down to. It was, who are you, and this is our territory. It's a pleasure to meet you. Damn it.
Get wrecked.
Let's see. See, now these are the, these here are the ships that I was talking about that look like the Amar Empire from EVE Online. I think they're the Mollusk. Very pretty. I like the design of the ship more than I like some of the other ones, but
Incoming transmission.
I think the ones I have are pretty good. Don't know who you are. Citizen Republic. I'm an Empire. I'm gonna decline you. You're not on my border. Screw you. I'm probably going to regret that decision later. He's going to come back with like a ginormous fleet or something. We'll like, you denied our aggression.
You were mean to me.
Mm-hmm. Happened in the past.
Construction complete.
It's happened in previous games.
It'll probably be a nasty surprise for him if he does manage to come in.
Depends on what he shows up with.
Oh.
I mean, it really comes down to depending on what they show up with, because sometimes they'll show up with stuff that's like, I didn't know you had that technology. Hell, I remember one of my very first games, I made the mistake of selecting any FTL form, and I chose, I think I chose Warp, and I had selected any FTL, and I chose Warp, and I had my fleet set up, and I had hyper-aggressive neighbors that came down and effectively declared war on me outright. And what they did was they declared war on me, and then they kind of sat back, and I got lulled into a false sense of security, and they started attacking one of my colonies. So I sent my fleet to deal with them, which I think my fleet was about, it was late game, so my fleet was about 70k fleet power, and their combined fleet was 140k, so double mine.
Double, yeah.
And I got there to go deal with it, and all of a sudden, as soon as those guys showed up in the system, I'm getting an attack notice from somewhere else. And it didn't make any sense. So I loaded an old save, popped in there, prepped my fleet in advance, thinking, okay, this guy's going to come at me, right? This guy, he's going to come at me. So I know where he's going to come at me. So I moved my fleet in advance so that I could get set up. I had the defensive stations. I had the base. You know, maybe with that 70k as the defender ready to go, I can deal with the situation. So I get my fleet moving to the location. Well, I didn't know that he had jump drive technology. Specifically, he had a wormhole. His FTL was the wormhole generator. And what that meant was he basically, as long as it was within his wormhole generation range, which he had a generator right on my border, he could jump to any system inside the range, which was my entire little empire. And that's what he did.
I could pop up anywhere and you won't even know.
He popped up at my homeworld, and I'm just like, damn it! And so I went to go to move to deal with that, and of course what does he do? As soon as I get there, he jumps away and backs into the system that he was originally attacking from the original save.
Surprise.
So, you know, there are things that you gotta pay attention to. You got to remember this stuff. Otherwise you're going to have a bad time, and that's something you don't want to be having in Stellaris. Okay. Oh look, I got my first alien! Yay, first alien population! Woohoo! Is this also going to be a food planet? I didn't think it is. I wasn't planning on it. Oh, screw it. I should probably make a food planet. More upgrades. A lot of what I'm doing now is just upgrading buildings. It's almost entirely what I'm doing at this particular moment. And one of the reasons why I'm going a bit slower on the time frame is just to make sure that I'm getting everything that's here. You know, getting these buildings built and upgraded. Lest I forget something and then I have unemployed tiles. And you don't want unemployed tiles.
What's the most that takes time in this, like researching or building or?
Researching takes quite a bit of time. Building takes quite a bit of time. Early game, what takes the most time in Stellaris is definitely going to be waiting on resources. It's going to be waiting for minerals most specifically. You're going to be hurting for minerals like nobody's business. You're going to be like, I need minerals so I can build a mining outpost to mine more minerals. I need minerals so I can get minerals. Do you understand the conundrum here?
Right.
I mean, you can trade with your allies or, you know, people next to you for stuff, which is, you know, always good, but it's one of those things. It's like, you know, is it worth trading with people? Is that something that you can even do? Stuff like that. Alright, so now I'm trying to update the cruiser here, and I can't do it because it's going to cost too much energy, but I'm getting that new reactor soon, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave that for now. Reactor's coming up in 5 months. The cannon, unfortunately, won't be ready until well over a couple of years from now. For now. But that'll be fine. And then I can go ahead and get more Xenozoos. Yay, Xenozoo! Increase happiness, migration. Everybody wants the Xenozoo. They see crazy alien wildlife and they go, yes, I need this in my life. As long as it's, you know, not like on the whole planet like this is. Then you might have a problem. Slightly. Maybe a small one. Alright. Got more aliens coming in. This population, what's the demographics? I got the Groks, yes, 1%. Represents less than 1% of the population. Build up my resources again, specifically my minerals. The other thing that you're going to have to worry about, and something that you have to remember needs to be thought about when you're playing this game, is that late game. So you can spend a lot of time building up your resources for minerals and just doing, you know, mineral, and neglect your power supply, your energy credit. And what ends up happening is if you do that, you'll end up in an energy crunch where you won't be earning that much as far as energy credits versus minerals, And if you have to go to war,
Research complete.
and you have to deploy your fleet out of dock, it's going to put a massive, debilitating drain on your energy credit reserve. And if you, and that's why I always say you got to get those nexuses up. You've got to get those energy modules researched, because they increase your overall energy storage capacity. If you don't have that maximum storage capacity to work with, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to very quickly find yourself in an energy crunch, and if you run out of energy credits, your fleets lose half their fleet strength. Basically, you'll go from, say, a fleet that does 5,100 damage, which is my current fleet strength, 100 ship, 100 fleet capacity, 5,159 damage. If I run out of energy credits, that halves. That goes down to 2,500.
Right, so it pretty much makes you trying to...
It basically makes you worthless.
Yeah.
So if you want to attack, you either have to have a super high energy output so that you can compensate for having to deploy your fleet, or you need to make it a very short and concise war. I mean, you can't keep your fleet deployed indefinitely.
Also, if you get attacked, you have to make sure you're up so that you don't get straight out of bait.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, I can remove that because I don't need it. It doesn't do anything, which is wonderful. Go ahead and upgrade.
Construction complete.
And I am currently losing food. It's a little bit of an annoyance. I'm surprised the biofarm hasn't popped up yet, actually. That's also a little bit of an annoyance. Alright. Ship build speed, plus 15%, naval capacity, plus 10%. Yes, please, I will take that, and that is going to give me nice things. It will help nice things. Not necessarily give me nice things, but definitely make things nicer. Now, what the hell? Where the hell is that planet that I was... There it is. How close is that? 1,000 days of time. Now, I think the most you can have as far as core worlds go, so far, I think so far I've maxed out at about 21 core systems. To get around core systems, if you want to expand rapidly and have a massive empire, and really it's what you've got to do if you plan on having a massive empire, you have to create regions, like zones. They're semi-autonomous, they're part of your empire, and they continue to contribute, but they're autonomous in the respect that all the systems inside that will, I mean, any colonized systems inside that, basically the zone government will dictate that, oh, you're going to replace all your farms with energy credit items. You can dictate that they respect what's on the tile, which can be a little bit unfortunate if the tile has multiple options and you want the other one instead.
Right.
For instance, if you got a tile that has 2 food resource and 1 mineral or 1 energy credit, and you don't need food, you want energy credit, and you say, well, respect the tile resource, they're going to go with food. On the flip side, if you say go with energy credits, they're going to neglect research. They're going to swap those out for energy. Minerals, swap them out for energy. So it can be an advantageous situation if you need to expand your borders massively without incurring a overload on your core systems, without having the sectors, or you're going to have a problem. So, like, if I were to go to war with my neighbor here, this guy, which I'm not going to because we're cordial, but this guy, yeah, say I wanted to go to war with this guy, and I wanted to take the nice things that he has. So he's got a planet here that I can actually colonize, a little bastard. Doesn't have anything I want on it? No. Doesn't have anything I care about. Anyway, but he's got a lot of planets here. You know, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems, all within, well, striking distance of me, and that would be a nice little connection there, especially as I get my next warp core upgrade. But I can only have 4 additional systems right now, and at least one of them is going to be colonized soon. So what would I do? Well, if I wanted to take all of that and force him to seed me all 5 or 6 of these systems, I would go and I would create a sector. And I would say this system, this system, this system, and this system are all sectors now. Keeps me below the limit, and it makes that, and then I'm free to expand elsewhere as I see fit, but I don't really want to expand right now. I'm in a happy place. Nobody is trying to kill me. And another nation bites the dust. I think if I go here, I can see who's been defeated. The relative power. Yes, he's being a soft and fluffy parrot. Yes, she's being a soft and fluffy parrot. So, let's see here. I can see who's got a superior relative power to me. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Their fleet power is currently superior, but their capacity is the same or inferior to me. Which, I mean, as soon as I get more minerals, I can fix that almost instantly. And then you can see all the people who are inferior. Like this guy, look, he's inferior and he's hostile. If I wanted to, I could just come and crush him. Just crush him. Ooh, I'm really, really pissed off. This guy's pathetic. His fleet is inferior. Everything is pathetic. That's funny. That's funny. But you can see, I mean, there's so many different menus and options here. I mean, you can go in and you can figure out what you want to see. So, like, planets and sectors, edicts and policies. Edicts and policies is a great one here. Orbital bombardment. Can I... Limited... Damn. Food stockpiling, minimal... Food storage capacity 1,000. Why would I not increase that? Why is that? No, I want balanced. Increase that. Freaking 200 food storage. No wonder I'm always in a freaking risk of running out of food right away. Should have done that to large, but that'll be fine. I'll come back to that later. How did I... See, this is what happens. Every time you play this game, you learn something new. Every time. Native interference, active study. I would do unrestricted, but it won't let me because I have xenophile ethics. Which is fine. There's no natives in my system. I hate natives. When you find primitives, you put an observation post. It gets really obnoxious, especially if they hit... If they become their own their own little empire, then you share borders with them, like mixed. It can be really annoying. Resettlement prohibited. Right. Native engagement allowed. First contact protocol peaceful. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Core world populations. Refugees are welcome. Slavery prohibited. Yes, that's important. We don't need that. Purge prohibited as well. War philosophy. Unrestricted wars. I like this policy. That means I can declare war, and I can have war declared upon me. Now, edicts right now, I've got encouraged free thought. That's going to increase governing detractions. That could lead to a slight problem as different factions form up and make people happy or unhappy. Information quarantine, governing ethics attraction, brings people together. Physics grants. These things... they're good. They cost influence, but they can increase certain sections, certain research that you want done. Later on, you'll get even more edicts. And I think one of the edicts that I actually really like is the Grand Fleet, because, well, lo and behold, the Grand Fleet increases your naval capacity again. Combine that with galactic force projection, and you end up in a very, very big fleet situation where you can have a fleet of, like, a fleet power of 1,000. And at the end game, if you have a fleet that's got a fleet power of 1,000, you're talking about a fleet that can do 240,000 attack damage. You're also talking about a fleet that when it leaves its home port, you're going to go from maybe plus, say, 100 credits every month to minus 100 credits every month. And that's why I say you got to have that big stockpile early on. You got to have a stockpile if you're going to go to war and deploy your fleet anywhere, because it's going to cost you so much to do that. And if you're not prepared for it, it is going to be a serious, serious problem. Okay. Looking at where I'm at right now, with what I've got and what's going on, I am actually in a happy, happy place. And I think it is time to save. Save the game. Quit to desktop and end the stream for today. Thank you everybody who joined me for my stream. I know that was just air cannon, but for those of you watching this at a later date, either on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you for enjoying my video. Of course, standard links, the whole spiel, all applies in the video description down below. And as always, I'll see you next time. This is Captain Rye, signing off.